Wonder Woman 84 is about people in the modern age of technology abusing ancient spiritual knowledge in order to fulfill selfish material desires under claims of so-called positive thinking. There is much truth in positive thinking in books like The Secret, but what the ideas presented leave out is that desiring or wishing for things that you don't truly need will result in unhappiness or worse, destruction. The lesson that young Diana must learn at the beginning of the movie is that integrity is the true way to win, and if you win by cheating, ultimately you lose. Materially, one may win, but spiritually this person will lose, resulting in the true loss, unhappiness, and separation from love. There is much irony in trying to use the powers of consciousness and spirit in order to fulfill excessively selfish material desires. With its bright orange-yellow color, the citrine crystal represents light, optimism, and positive thinking. Anything used to an extreme, even positive thinking, can be detrimental. Citrine is also called the merchant stone and specifically used in manifesting material desires, especially in business. So it is the perfect crystal to symbolize the manifestation of consciousness. The problem with manifestation comes with the intention. Getting what you desire is not the same as getting what you need. Your body desires excess salt and sugar, but it needs more vitamins and minerals. If you're only getting what you desire and not what you need, then you're not going to be in good health. Notice how Max Lord's health becomes worse and worse as he gains power. Wonder Woman desires the love of Steve Trevor. As we cannot bring people back from the dead, what she truly needs is to accept reality and seek a new loving relationship, especially after so many years. Barbara Ann Minerva, aka Cheetah, desires to not only be powerful and beautiful, but dominant, like a cheetah, because of her great fear of people and her lack of self-love. What she truly needs is to do some soul-searching and make an effort to become the best version of herself, instead of trying to be someone else. She is already adequate. All she needs to do is love herself. Max Lord is the archetypal spiritual financial fake guru and false prophet, selling fantasies and lies of happiness, all the while taking everything you have, in essence, taking your soul. And who does that remind you of? Max Lord, whose name seems to imply that he desires to become the maximum Lord, the ultimate power in modern society, actually needs to heal his inner child by being a better father to his own son. He confusedly thinks that material status in society is what makes a good father, when in fact, all he needs to do is create a stable career for himself and spend quality time with his son. We witness an entire world of people wishing for extremely narcissistic and egotistical things, which in no way will make them happier. It only causes more chaos. For every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. Material power and status in society is not true happiness, though it may be pleasurable to your ego. Love is the greatest joy there is, and true love is selfless. This is why Maxwell Lord's son suffers no repercussion for his wish, because his wish was selfless and came from a pure intention. We see people hexing each other and thus suffering themselves to be hexed. For every action, there is a reaction, and we are all connected and affected by each other. Because of Wonder Woman's lasso's ability to make people see the light, to make people see the truth, Maxwell Lord sees the true consequences of his actions. He's also able to see deeply into what has motivated him to follow this path, and he realizes that all he needed was love. Many people in the so-called New Age community are like the people making wishes in this film. They realize that consciousness does indeed have power, but they do not have the deeper wisdom and understanding to use such ancient technology wisely, thus end up hurting themselves and others, creating bad karma, like a baby holding a gun. True love requires no tricks or manifestation, and to follow a path of love is what being spiritual truly means. While attached to the lasso, he not only sees the truth, he literally experiences enlightenment. Wonder Woman represents the wise enlightened master who helps guide his lost soul back to the light and to the truth of love. Not only is she a master, but she is an angel of light, sent from a higher dimension, sent by a higher force to assist humanity. His experience is broadcast viscerally throughout the world, which may be even more appropriately compared to the internet, and the whole of humanity has a shared experience of enlightenment. Perhaps it is a prophecy of what is to come in the future. Collectively, maybe we will face our own shadow, learn from it, and then successfully reach the light within ourselves, achieving a new and better level of existence. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Shadra. Peace up and elevate consciousness constantly.